Good morning. See all the lovely white throat there. Doing some displaying, and over there, look at the mist in the valley. Go and have a look down that way a bit. See if the mist is wafting up and down that kind of elevation. Where are we? I think it's the last day of May. Certainly a Saturday. Pretty sure tomorrow is June 2025. Lovely skylark there. Not going to be able to see that, I don't think. You could hear it probably. Obviously recording this on my iPhone Mini 13, so I can zoom in a bit further than I can with the Osmo Pocket 3, I think. It's just my impression anyway. That's rather lovely. Hopefully it will stay down there and it won't waft ashore. Let's have a quick look, see if there is any offshore fog bank. From here it looks like there probably is. I've got to drive down into the fog in that direction in a minute to get some fuel for the car. So that'll be interesting. It's clear above, you can see the blue sky. Hopefully that'll burn anything off that develops down in the undercliff and offshore. It's kind of just hanging, it's not wafting in and out at the moment. Question is, what's it doing over here? Yeah, there's definitely a fog bank offshore, so maybe Ventnor will be draped or enveloped in fog all day. I hope not. Might force me to drive out of Ventnor and do some videos somewhere else. Oh no, it looks alright. Certainly Combe Bottom is open. You hang on. Oh, there is fog down there. Oh dear, scrambled down a bit of a bank there. Hence the bumpy ride for anyone watching. There's a chiff chaff to my left. Going through an area of gorse that was kind of mullered, flailed by the National Trust, and they do that to get the young growth. It very quickly grows back again. You can see gorse coming through again from the cut stems. That makes it good for Dartford warblers, which is a rare bird species that nests in this gorse all over Ventnor Downs. So it's a good thing what the National Trust are doing, it's not a bad thing. Yeah, you can see the fog sitting down in the combe. It's a very loud chiff chaff. The white throat just up here by the car. Let's go up that way. So I need to go and get some petrol. If I got an electric vehicle, then probably twice a week overnight I could park in Central Car Park and charge it up overnight as I slept in the car. I'd only need to do that twice a week probably. And I wouldn't have to drive all the way to blooming to a petrol garage. Probably a Nissan Leaf or something like that would probably be convertible to live in. I'll have to look on YouTube, see if anyone's tried to live in a Nissan Leaf. A van would be better. Electric van, they're so expensive at the moment though. There's the white throat. I'm not the only van life who parks on Ventnor Downs. There's my little car. Yeah, it's a little bit foggy down here. Well, it's certainly lifting the fog. It's already hot. See a bit of fog over Salisbury Gardens still. It'll probably waft back in again because it kind of comes and goes. But it is already warm. And I think it's going to get even warmer. See, it's very hazy, the fog offshore now. Well, the day it's turned out to be misty first thing, and then kind of clear, well, not clear, but breezy and kind of a little bit overcast this afternoon. It's now about 6 o'clock, half 5, 6 o'clock in the evening, just up here at Devonshire Terrace. I'm going to wander down, I think, and cook the rest of my pesto, corn mince in pesto with cheese and vegetables, which I had last night. I'll cook the second half of that when I get back down this evening. Cook it in the car, obviously. The grand total of that meal over 2 days was about £5, so £2.50 per meal, basically. Can't be bad, can it? I'm on a real kind of a mission to dramatically reduce my spending. Unfortunately, the one thing that costs most, or my biggest unnecessary expenditure, let's put it that way, is coffee. during the day, and unfortunately that's the thing I find it most hard to cut out. Don't know why, it's kind of a social thing. I buy coffees when I go to little cafes down in Ventnor Bay, down on the bay, on the beach, and I do that just because it's a nice social thing to do. But it does mean that I spend probably, oh, there's a female blackbird there. Yeah, I spend probably £15 a day just on coffee. Actually, not that much. Probably £10 a day on coffee in cafes. Doesn't sound that much really to any normal person, but of course I'm a minimalist, so one thing I need to do is to bring my daily expenditure down. Let's walk down into the bay, I think. Try not to freak out the blackbird too much. She's probably got a nest of little ones somewhere. Probably lead me right to them if I followed her, which I'm not going to do. Some rather lovely little rose here. Love the afternoon bird song at this time of year. The blackbirds are very loud. So early today, kind of around midday to mid-afternoon, or early afternoon probably, I was working on my next book. Probably managed to get about 1,500 new words written in that. But I'm also editing, so I've kind of cycled back into some of the earlier chapters, as well as writing new bits of chapters. Quite like that kind of mix and matching what I'm writing, some editing and some fresh writing. Yeah, I'm quite looking forward to getting that book out. I've got an event the end of this coming week, Friday I think it is, and I was hoping to get the book finished and published by then, but I don't think I'm going to get it finished and published by then. The event is on the theme of the book basically, which is an obscure bird species that's extinct in the UK but we're trying to get back, and that's what the book's about, how to get it back. But I'm not going to be able to get it done by the event. The ideal thing would be to have it ready so I can hand out free copies to people at the event, but that's not going to happen.